What's going on, Aquarius? And welcome to my channel. It is Mama Manifests, and welcome back to the returning viewers. All right, you guys. So whenever you see this message, the message is intended for you at that time. We're just going to be looking at, this is going to be a spiritual reading about your spiritual journey. Whatever comes through, comes through. I just did Virgos, and we did have some relationships come through and things like that. So if it comes through, it comes through. But this is the intention of this reading is going to be all about your own spiritual growth and what you need to hear to continue expanding your consciousness at this time. Okay, so we're going to jump in. We're going to get a bunch of oracles. Then we're going to go into a Celtic cross and we'll go from there. So let's see, what messages do we have for the lovely Aquarius? What messages do they need to hear at this time? What messages does Aquarius need to hear at this time? All right, so we got two energy oracles coming out right now. Wow. So there's something in your life. I'm going to get one more. There's something in your life right now. Wow. If you guys have been watching my readings, Aquarius, the number 17 has been stalking me, and it's a very powerful number. So that is a special synchronistic message for some of you. But there is definitely some action that you are taking currently. I don't exactly know what this is about, but whatever it is, you're going to be victorious. It looks like, there's something going on between maybe you and another person. Let's see what else. Door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah. So you're moving out of a situation. You're moving in a different direction, right? You have been for a long time, you've been working on your own healing, your own happiness. And right now, sometimes, a lot of the times in readings, I tell people it's time to sit back and, relax and go into hermit mode and look at those energies. At the bottom of the deck, we have a broken heart. So yeah, some of you, this definitely has to deal with relationships. You've been overcoming a broken heart, I feel like, for quite some time. And now there is a certain level of healing that wasn't accessible to you before that is now coming in. You're moving towards your victory. And for those of you who are in the middle of something very, serious or whatever, I just want you to know that you're going to be victorious in that right now. Take whatever action you need to take. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition, and just keep moving forward, even if it is just one step at a time, okay? We have the broken heart here. Like, it's at the bottom of the deck, and so it's underneath all of this situation. And I feel like for you guys, this is what's really enabled you to move toward your door to personal healing and happiness. There was some sort of relationship in your life that was holding you back, right? Holding you back in some way, shape, or form toward finding your own healing and happiness. And now you are really moving toward that. So this is absolutely beautiful energy coming through for you guys. I absolutely love it. So let's just keep going. Let's dig a little bit deeper and see what's going on here. What other messages do we have for Aquarius at this time? What other messages? Wow. Okay. So, wow, look, there is something about this old situation that was blocking you from your third eye. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. So it's a very, very, very spiritual time. You guys are going through a third eye awakening right now. The middle of your head literally could be vibrating, like right in between your eyebrows. But you are seeing things from a completely different perspective, from a healed perspective, from a happy perspective than you have before. And as you're taking your action, step 2, coming through this, trust yourself and really tap in. Maybe put on some third eye frequency music on to listen to during your meditations. Have you asked your angels for help with this? Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene on your free will choices. So make sure, and this is something that I've been doing a lot lately, is making sure I invite them in, right? You have to invite them in. So if you're having trouble, if you've been feeling stuck, right, towards this action, ask them straight up, and they will come in and help you through and help you take those action steps that you need to take. They will guide you, but they need your permission, right? You have free will, and they're not they're not rude, like they're not pushy, they're not going to just, you know, overstep your boundaries. So you have to ask them. So that is definitely a special message for some of you. We have the base chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. So for some of you, you know, your base chakra is a little bit out of alignment, but you're going through an upgrade right now. Wow, this card won't stop coming out, okay? It came out for Virgo's reading, and now it's coming out for your reading. So we'll talk about it in a second. But yeah, of course, when you're moving through brokenhearted energy, you can feel, you know, your root chakra can feel like, you know, where do I belong now, right? You know, dealing with this broken heart, okay? All right, you guys, so this is a twin flame, okay? So this broken heart was destined to happen, right? And, you know, and I know that sounds really harsh and things like that, but this relationship, you and this other person have a very spiritual purpose, and you guys, you know, the broken heart allows you to heal things that have nothing to do with this other person, things that you've been dealing with from your childhood, okay? But yeah, that's definitely here. And the twin flame journey is, you know, this is just a confirmation for some of you if you were wondering about, you know, is this my twin flame, things like that. And the twin flame journey is a highly spiritual journey, okay? You guys are here to help expand the consciousness of humanity and assist during this most pivotal time as we're moving into a new timeline, you know, a new vibration on this planet. Earth is literally, that's what you're here to do, okay? So things have happened. I feel like you're, you know, moving towards the tail end. You know, Virgo was right in the middle of it all. And you guys, like, I'm definitely feeling a lighter energy for you guys. Like, this heartbreak happened, you know, a while ago, you know, enough in the past, and you've been working through that energy of heartbreak for quite some time, learning the lessons, and now it's time to take some action. Really quick, I want to see what this action is about. What is this action about before we go any further? Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. And it's coming out in reverse. And for me, like, I just feel like this is all about you finding your own independence. There is something about you that was looking for validation from, you know, this person and outside of this person, like always looking for validation to feel like you belong, to feel your sense of belonging, right? And now you're taking action and putting all of that energy back into yourself, okay? Because you are moving into Nine of Pentacles energy, which is pre-Empress energy, which is you're completely autonomous and you're able to, you know, fill up your own cup. You don't need anybody else to validate you. And that is a process that you have been and are currently working through right now. It's not an overnight thing. This process takes a lot of time and effort, and you guys have been definitely putting that in. Keep putting the action in. If you've been like, oh, here I see what's going on. Yeah, like this heartbreak happened a while ago, okay? This heartbreak happened a while ago. And you, at some points, you feel very, very healed. You feel very, very happy. And then other points, you feel completely like a fish out of water and you're triggered once again. Okay. And you have done so much work on this whole process of healing yourself and finding your own independence, whether you're in a relationship or not. We all need to find our own independence. All of this has allowed you to do that. But yeah, you guys are triggered still by certain things. And I just want you guys to know that the triggers are a gift, and they're allowing you to heal the things that are still lingering inside of you to help you move into that next level of vibration. Okay. So just keep doing the work is the big message coming here. Like, if you feel like it's a never ending cycle, you're right at the tail end of like really healing this broken heart, right? Really healing it. It is you know, depending on, you know, if it's a twin flame relationship, you guys have such a deep soul connection. So when there's any sort of betrayal or brokenheartedness that happens, it rocks your entire world. Okay. And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It has rocked your entire world. And the process of healing that broken heart takes so much time. And you know what happens too with these twin flame relationships, when they trigger a broken heart in you, it triggers all the unhealed traumas that you have not dealt with for your entire life. And that is not saying anything, you know, about you guys in particular. That's all of us, right? That's why all of us have been going through these types of situations, because we didn't really know how to heal ourselves, or we didn't really have examples. I mean, it's just where humanity was at, of how to heal what we have been through in our past, right? Whether you had a traumatic childhood, you know, there's always some trauma within growing up. And usually most people don't have the tools to, you know, alchemize that energy and turn it into something absolutely beautiful. And so this has allowed you to do all of that work. And I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about at this point. Okay. So special messages coming through. At the bottom of the deck, we have clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. So there's still some lingering energy, you know, that is toxic. And so definitely take a bath, ask the angels, you know, just if you put the intention out there and if you have the desire, the universe will start conspiring to remove these energies out of your life. But there is, if you're still feeling it, you know, you are correct, right? You are correct that there are still some lingering toxic feelings and toxic energies that have yet to be cleared, and you are going to be victorious with that. There are some action steps, and that action is definitely asking you to ask for help. Ask your angels, ask God, ask the universe, whatever, ask your spirit team, whatever you call it, to continue assisting you in this process, and make it a daily thing for yourself right now as you're moving through this final phase of this heartbreak. Okay. Whew. Yep, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay, it's time to tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah, I feel like some of this toxic energy has to do with, you know, you forgiving yourself, you forgiving others, you forgiving this person, you forgiving, you know, all the people who have betrayed you or hurt you in your life, right? And you've been doing this whenever you feel like it's too much to bear and you just can't continue going on. Remember that you have been doing this lifetime after lifetime and preparing for this lifetime in particular, because right now it's an extremely exciting time to be alive, and it's pivotal. Like, there's so much change happening at such a rapid rate. It's like a big step in evolution for humanity. What further messages do we have for the lovely Aquarius? Okay. Yeah. So we have soul family. So you guys, if you've been feeling alone, right? Because when we're going through and we're healing our chakras and we're healing these energies, you know, we're usually isolated. The universe usually puts us in situations where we don't have a lot of people around. And that's because all of those outside energies can influence us and not help us to see things clearly. Right. But now you're moving into a place, like, another thing, like, there's a lot of action that you guys need to take. You guys need to be asking your angels for help. You guys need to be asking your angels to help you relieve this toxic energy and how to do it. And it's time to call in your soul tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So you guys have been, you know, raising your own vibration, getting yourself into a place where your vibration is now in alignment with people who are going to mirror back beauty in your life, the beauty that you are. Okay. So don't be afraid to be vulnerable, right? Vulnerability is such a strong quality to have, and that's where you're moving into right now. So you know, you're not always going to be alone, Aquarius, right? You had to be alone to go through this energy, and there is some soul family coming in for you shortly. Okay, make sure you're open to them. All right. Yeah, there's something, it says, trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? And that's going to mean something different for each and every one of you, okay? There's something shadowy around, and you're being asked to trust your third eye chakra and whatever that is. There is some sort of action that needs to be taken, and you are really being asked. This is like a test in you being able to trust yourself. I have a feeling there's some outside energy and outside influences trying to push you in a different direction when you need to be trusting yourself and move in the direction that you know that you are supposed to be moving into. We also have the ever unfolding rose here, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. All of this is, Roberto, come here. Roberto. Sorry, you guys. My dog sometimes, is scratching himself and it distracts me. Okay. So this whole situation, it's all happening for you, okay? You have to understand that. It's putting you into everything that you've ever wanted in your life. And while we're going through it, it can feel like, oh my goodness, we're moving through, we're healing our victim mindset, and it can feel like the whole world is falling apart. And why does this always happen to me, right? But you need to know and you need to understand that this is all happening for you. It is all happening for you, okay? So you can move into the highest vibration version, the highest timeline of you. Okay. What else do we have here? Let's get some from the Fairy Tale Oracle. Yeah, you guys are incredibly gifted, right? This is putting you into a place where you can really understand and see what your gifts are. And I just saw the jealousy card. Maybe that's what this niggling feeling. There's somebody around that's quite jealous, that's trying to push you in a different direction. Watch out for that. Watch out for that. What other messages do we have to add for Aquarius? What other messages do we have for Aquarius at this time? Whoa. We're knocking everything over with those cards falling out. Okay. Lots of stuff. Deception. Yep. There's an energy around you. There's an energy around you, and that's another message with this action. There's a deceptive energy around you, and you've been having the feeling about it for quite some time. But I feel like this person is really nice to you, maybe even gives you gifts and things like that. No, it's deceptive energy, and wow. We have obsession, okay? Wow. Theft. Aquarius. There is, oh my gosh. Okay. I know exactly what's going on here. So there's an energy that is completely, it's obsessed with you, okay? And that's how it comes off too. Like they want to be a part of your life so bad, but you feel a certain way when you're around them. And we have the sight. So if you try to have this person is not equipped to have a conversation with you, okay? They just aren't. If you do try to have a conversation and explain, even if you're saying it in the most polite, kind way, taking responsibility for yourself, they're not able to have the conversation because they're not willing to look at certain aspects of yourself. And you actually might dig yourself a bigger hole by trying to have this conversation. Okay. Because with the sight card, it's saying that what you are seeing is accurate. Okay. Trust yourself. What you are seeing is accurate. But if you say the wrong thing the right thing at the wrong time, it could end up hurting you in the long run. So your guidance here is to just take the action to step away from this energy and don't, unless they ask you, then that's the invitation for you to say exactly why you are stepping away. But don't say it, don't offer up that information on the forefront. Just slowly move away from this energy because there's an obsessive energy. This is crazy right here, you guys. This is crazy energy. And they are stealing your energy. And they can't take it away without you giving permission. But as we're learning and going through this process, we're learning how to keep our own power. We're learning how to do that. So it's no fault of your own. And when people know that, or maybe they don't even know it either, but you're a resource for them to, take away your energy, but they're taking away your shine, right? If you guys are feeling depleted, right? This is it. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. If you're feeling alone, right? And the soul family card too that we saw. This energy and holding on to this energy for whatever reason, because you've held on to it for a reason as well, is blocking you from connecting with your actual soul family. You have to move something out to make room for the new, okay? So let's get this energy out, at least right now. I'm not saying it's forever. I don't know, but right now there is some serious trickery going on. all four of these cards, like I know this energy very well and I know exactly where you guys are at, and you just need to walk away. Walk away in the most subtle, quiet way possible. You know, because I feel like this person is going to turn it into an argument if you try, you know, if you try to explain and be kind and where you're coming from and things like that. So, yep. Huge message. It's the action is about stepping away from this. Okay, let's move into the Celtic cross to go a little bit deeper. Okay, one more shuffle and then we'll cut the deck. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Yeah, this is holding you. You're trying to move into the place where you are confident within yourself and you are powerful within yourself, okay? You are the King of Wands, right? And the King of Wands has that extra energy for other people to pull from, but this is who you truly are. And if you're not feeling confident and if you are feeling like disempowered right now, it's because there's other energies that are pulling that away from you, right? Because you're just allowing it to be around. Yeah, you've wanted to work together and you've wanted to have a winning solution for everybody. I feel like the purity within you guys want a win-win outcome, and it is going to be a win-win outcome no matter what. Like it's going to turn out well. Everybody involved, this is the best thing. You're not doing anything wrong by protecting yourself and stepping away from toxic energies. I see here that you really have this other person's best interest in mind, but the thing is they don't have your best interest in mind, Aquarius. Okay? Yep. Look at this. Look at this. The Four of Pentacles. Okay? So you've been holding on to them and they've definitely been holding on to you, and it's been going on for a long time. Okay? And this could be this person, you know, the twin flame. I mean, it's, you know, it's a beautiful divine connection, but the process and going through that and finding that looks like this. Okay. You guys are probably obsessed with each other, obsessed with all of this. You know, I'm sure you've been on the other end, right? I'm not saying like, it's just, y'all have been holding on to each other and y'all need to take a break. You need to step away from this energy right now. Okay. But you're holding on to each other with your heart chakra. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah. The Ten of, Cups in reverse here, right? It's a situation that you know that maybe in the future and maybe even in the past you've had so much fulfillment with. Like this is your ultimate fulfillment, right? But it coming out in reverse, that's not what it is right now. It's time for growth to happen, okay? It is time for growth to happen on both of your ends, and you need to step away because even if it was this in the past, that's not what it is right now. And you need to accept that. Just right now, that's not what it is. It's taking from you. It's deceiving you. And you can't have a conversation with them. It's going to turn into, you know, it's crazy, you know? Yeah. No communication, okay? Turn off communication. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse coming out, crowning the reading. I see you here. I see what you're doing. You're like, I want to work together and I want to talk it out. Maybe I can help this person see things from a different point of view. No. They have to learn their own lessons on their own timeline, deal with their own karma. There is nothing you can do. And the longer that you try to stick around and help this person see things from a certain point of view, you're just going to keep hurting yourself. You're just going to keep hurting yourself, okay? Wow. And then we have the King of Swords. And yeah, the King of Swords in low vibration. We have two kings here now, okay? But the King of Swords in a low vibration is mean, is ruthless, is going to cut you down, you know, take, you know, your own confidence away from you. This is messing with your solar plexus chakra and your heart chakra big time. Okay, big time. And it's time for you to take on the King of Swords, high vibration energy, and step away. Like he uses his logic, right? Like I feel like you've been holding on to you guys are Aquarius. You guys are an air sign. So this is like mastering your own element right now, which is sometimes I realize the hardest thing to do, you know, is to master our own element. But yeah, you guys are being asked to take a very logical standpoint, take the emotions out of it right now. Yes, at one point this was a completely fulfilling situation, but it is not right now. And you need to take that sword and cut this out right now. The faster, the better. I'm feeling like I'm feeling like it's very imperative at this moment, okay? Yeah, because there's healing on both ends, right? Like we talked about and how we opened up this reading. Like you are becoming the star of your own life and you need to take care of the star player right now, okay? This is all destiny. This is all happening. There's like the universe and God and the angels are all directing this, even though you can't see that necessarily going on. But you need to take a step back and you need to heal from this. There needs to be distance from this because the star energy can't come in, and the star energy comes in after the tower. So I have a feeling there's been a lot of towers from, both of you trying to control the situation, right? Out of fear. Okay, so you're really learning some things right now about what control is. Control is the opposite of faith. Control is like that devil energy. Control is what leads to tower moments, trying to control everything out of fear that things aren't going to turn out the way that you want them. Trust the process and trust that this situation is going to turn out more beautifully than anything you could have controlled and orchestrated yourself, okay? But it is time to take a step back and allow the healing energy to come in. Allow the angels to come in and, put on that fairy ointment, okay? Which, that's funny. That's the name of this card. Wow. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of confusion going on right now. You haven't known what to do. You've been like, can I control it? Can I do it? No. This is like your message right now. This is the big message coming in for you. We have the 7 of Cups, right? And, you haven't known what to do, and maybe this other person has made you feel like, you're just one of many options. And why would you, that's a question you need to ask yourself, Aquarius. Why would, what is it, why would you allow yourself to deal with that? Why would you tolerate that? Okay. And I guarantee the answer has something to do with, not feeling good enough in your childhood or whatever, past traumas. This is, like I said, and how I opened up this reading, and I'm looking over on my clock right now on my stove and it says 12:12. So I want some of you to really look that up right now. 12:12 spiritual meaning, okay? But yeah, this is a big, much deeper than just this relationship. This is about all of your healing all the past traumas in your life, okay? And yeah, I mean, you've been like, we have the 9 of Wands coming out here, and this is like the wounded warrior. You need to move into this place of healing so you're not on guard right now, okay? And you do have a fear of like putting your guard up and cutting this energy up out of fear of whatever's going to happen. Maybe there will be some retaliation, but the divine is going to protect you throughout the entire situation, okay? Also, I feel like this is a call for you to kind of put up those walls right now. You need to have those barriers up right now to go within and have a safe space for you to heal, okay? Yeah. Look at this. This is the truth of the matter. And this is what the divine wants you to focus your attention on right now. This is the 7 of Swords. This is somebody coming in and stealing your energy, okay? And again, that can't happen without you giving permission to it. But again, while we're learning how to heal, while we're learning about our spiritual gifts, while we're learning about ourselves, it just happens, right? And that's part of the teaching process. That's part of the learning process. Okay, so you're learning about your own power and giving it away and how energy works right now. You're learning all about that. Okay, but it is really time for you to stop giving any energy to this situation. Okay, like the more you do it, the more pain and the more healing you're going to inflict more healing you're going to have to go through, the more pain you're going to inflict upon yourself, because it's taking from you right now. It is robbing you right now. That's the truth. And, it's not fun to deliver these types of messages, right? But I've been through it and I know exactly what this looks like, and it's all happening for you. Okay. And it's just a confirmation for some of you, because when we're going through this, the other party involved is trying to convince you that you're some sort of problem, that there's something wrong with you. And the truth of the matter is both of you have healing to do. Both of you have healing to do. And at this point, and at right now, in this time, in this universe, on this planet, you guys can't do it together right now, okay? You can't do it together right now. Let's get some additional guidance for you guys. Let's get some additional guidance, all right? Wow. Some of you have been really stubborn about this. Really stubborn. And I understand because you love the person and you feel like you can control it. But the truth of the matter is you can't. Okay? Yep. Yep, that's the truth of the matter. You haven't, it's not, there's that Eight of Wands. So seriously, no more communication, okay? I hope you guys don't have any communication after this. Turn off communication. Don't respond, don't react, don't look at them for validation, don't ask them what they think you should do in your life, nothing. Because the more you do that, the more pain you're going to inflict on yourself. And the Four of Swords is coming out in reverse, saying like your energy that you're supposed to be taking, being in this star energy, is being given out to this, and it's not allowing you to heal from this broken heart, right? The broken heart here is like Three of Swords vibes, and then we have the Four of Swords. After the broken heart, we need to take the time to heal. You know, we need to take the time to heal, and because, you know, there's been an open line of communication, it has not allowed you to heal. Because what you're dealing, the truth of the matter is, with the Knight of Swords and what I'm feeling here with the Ace of Swords and the Magician, you're dealing with not saying, because we all have narcissistic energy within us, we do, but what you're dealing with is a narcissistic energy on the other side. And the longer, that's the truth. That is the truth. This Knight of Swords is coming in and, you know, they're not very nice to you. They're manipulative with this Magician energy. They're a very powerful, because with the twin flame connection, both of you are very powerful. Both of you are very powerful. But right now, they're not using their power for good. They're using their power to take, they're literally living their life force. They don't know, because you're either getting your power and making your power by yourself and getting it from source, or you're getting it from people, places, or things. This other person is getting it from you, and you are exhausted and tired all the time, wondering why, you know, you're feeling like this. And it's because this person is manipulating you, sucking your energy dry off of you. And that's just the truth of the matter. So the biggest thing I can tell you guys right now is to trust yourself. You know, we have this third eye chakra. Your third eye is open. You've been doing the work. You're going to be victorious in this whole situation. You're going to feel victorious, most importantly. The action here is to step the heck away from this situation and rely, instead of relying on this person for validation, guidance, or anything else, right? Because that might have been all you've ever known. It's time to ask your angels for help. It's time to start relying upon them. Clear this energy from your space. You're going to feel so much better. Give yourself like 3 days to rest, recuperate, you know, really clear out this energy. And I promise you, you guys are once again going to feel in your power. The King of Wands here. Okay? Stop letting this energy take away everything that you've worked so hard for. You're the one that has your third eye open. Okay? You're the one that is moving toward victory right now. Okay? And by not stepping away, because you care about this situation and this person, you're actually hurting them too. You are postponing their own growth, and they need to feel powerless to go down this journey just the same way you did. Just the same way you did. So trust that all is going to work out perfectly. It's all happening for you, and you will feel energized and loved and safe and secure and victorious and confident very, very soon. Big message for you guys, okay? So I love you, Aquarius, and I will be thinking about you as you move through this energy. I know it's hard. I've been through it. I've been there. I know what it feels like. Trust that you aren't alone, and I will talk to you guys soon. Namaste and God bless.